Overnight, we've sailed through calm Alaskan waters from Glacier Bay National Park to Ketchikan. Upon waking, we step outside into the early morning sun to see that we have a spectacular bird's-eye view of the downtown area right from our stateroom balcony. Ketchikan is visually striking. Speckled throughout its lush green backdrop are vivid dots of color, scattered throughout the town like brightly colored children's building blocks. Boats of all shapes and sizes putter their way through the harbor while we stand, several stories above, breathing deep the fresh, salty air, looking down on the scene as if we've just stepped into a live movie set. But Ketchikan is far from a facade. This is a town with stories to tell. It has an incredibly rich Alaskan native culture with thousands of years of history, and in more recent times, at the turn of the last century, it was a boom town. During Prohibition, its red light district was home to many speakeasies and more than 30 brothels. Today, however, we are looking past the city and its history and delving into nature on a sea kayak adventure.
Good morning and welcome to Ketchikan. Today we're going sea kayaking in Tatoosh. Is Tatoosh the waterway?
The islands.
The islands.
Well, it could be also a waterway.
Awesome. When you get off the boat and you have an excursion, they have a bunch of people standing around with signs that say the excursion's on them, and you're supposed to find the person with your sign. And there's always that momentary panic attack when you're like, they're not here. It's not here. Our tour's not here. Did we get the wrong? Are we on the wrong date? Is this the wrong date? Anyway, so it turns out you asked them right, and she said they're not up here yet or something.
Yeah, I think this is.
So, just ask. You'll probably figure it out. If you don't, well, you'll figure out something else to do.
The crews will figure it out.
We figured it out. They're already over at the bus. So, the nice people at the dock there were able to help us find out where they went.
There's a bald eagle up there at the top of that tree.
Oh my god. Bus driver just pointed it out.
That is so cool.
We're picked up right from the dock and taken by shuttle to our shore excursion. Ketchikan has so much to offer. This is home to the famous Creek Street, a historic area of Ketchikan where you can walk along a boardwalk and see houses supported by stilts. It's also home to the Saxman Totem Park and the famous Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, all things we're going to have to hit up next time we're in town. This time around, we're headed out of town to explore the great outdoors. We are driven to the headquarters of Southeast Exposure, the operator of our tour. Once we're there, we gear up and are taken by boat to Tatoosh Island, a small island northwest of downtown. Once there, we'll slide into our kayaks and discover unparalleled coastline, crystal clear waters, and all kinds of wildlife. We are lucky because we're here on a beautiful, clear, sunny day. Ketchikan is notorious as one of the rainiest places in the world. On average, it receives 140 to 160 inches of rainfall annually, so be sure to bring your rain gear.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to put my phone in the dry bag thing. So the sound's gonna be super muffled, but I can still take video. So that means a musical montage.
You missed the seal.
I saw the two.
It's still kind of far away.
Is he a greasy boy?
Oh yeah.
That one greasy?
What's going on?
Okay, now I want no skill.
It looks juicy, but it's not.
Hi, Patrick.
SpongeBob, like, really clean.
Sometimes when we travel, it's hard to put into perspective how extraordinary it really is. I specifically remember standing in this lush green forest and thinking to myself how lucky I was to be in Ketchikan, in Alaska, with friends, exploring places I never thought I'd be able to see in my lifetime. I think it's so important to take a moment like this every time we travel. Take a deep breath and experience entirely where you are. Envision yourself on a map. Try to give yourself some perspective and have a quiet moment of reflection. Think about your place in the world. Those of us that are able to travel are indeed the luckiest people in the world. And it's important to understand how truly fortunate we are.
All right, we finished our kayaking tour and we got back like 5 minutes late, but they still let us on the ship, so that's good because they're like, nah, it's not our fault. You know, we were at the mercy of the bus, tour. So we're eating at the local, which is like one of the free places on board.
The locale.
And it's like a the locale. I think it was calling it the locale.
Nothing on the menu is locale.
Yeah. So it's your standard pub food, but it's above the atrium area. I'll show you here real fast. So we've done a lot now, like trivia and stuff down there in the atrium. And so the locals, like above it, you can sit up here and drink and eat and watch, which is pretty cool. So we all got a bunch of stuff that's really bad for us, and I'm really looking forward to eating all of it. We kayaked, we burned up those calories.
Totally. Oh wait,
Ketchikan looked like a pretty cool place to check out without an excursion. I mean, I was glad we did our excursion, but
it was right off the dock.
or even if, I mean, this whole video is like about the cruise, but if you just want to come to Alaska, it seems like a place where you can spend the whole week checking it out.
You can kayak, you can.
We literally got off the boat, they took us off on a bus, and then we didn't get to spend any time in the actual town. So I'm kind of sad about that. I guess we'll have to come back.
Yep. And we saw like 20 bald eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm tired of bald eagles.
And we saw little seals
Yeah,
popping
like
their
by the
heads
end.
up.
Yeah,
They're
little
so
seals.
mainstream now.
By the end, I was like, oh, bald eagle.
Yeah. The first one, we're like, oh, it's so majestic. But then
they
20
were
there, and they're like, oh, there's another one. Oh,
Yeah.
2 more. So that was pretty neat.
It starts to lose its luster.
We're doing a little duck pin bowling, which is pretty cool, but it's like $6, and we're fairly certain it's $6 per person, not per game. So we're just all taking turns. It's just for fun. But all right, let's see what you got, Jess.
Luckily, the bumpers.
Oh, the bumpers just went down.
Oh, that was what this did.
Ben found the bumper button.
You like, hey, it really won't be there.
Oh, now they're all going up. Yep. So, all right, so that's the bumper button.
Bumper or no bumper? What do you want?
Bumper, no bumping. I want a bumper, man.
All right.
All right, here you go.
You only have 17 seconds. Let's go.
Whoa! And you didn't even make the bumpers.
All accidental. Ooh, the wind.
Got it on camera and everything. You're supposed to hit the other ones, the ones that were still up.
Oh, poo. Game's over.
Game over.
You didn't even break the 100.
Pick up the single screen.
For dinner tonight, we're eating at Teppanyaki, a Japanese hibachi-style restaurant on board the Norwegian Bliss.
We're at Teppanyaki, which is one of the specialty restaurants. Ben and I both got the sake cocktail, which is sake, lychee, liqueur, fresh lemon juice, French orange juice, and grenadine.
Yum. Oh.
Lychee, yeah. So we're gonna try that, and then we each got a couple appetizers as well. So you get the entree or the appetizers, and then you also get a pick from the menu as well.
Oh, and it smells so good. We're like smelling what everyone else is eating. We're like, it's so good.
This is shelled edamame. And what is this? Miso soup.
Yeah, and then we got seaweed salad coming, yeah.
Just over here eating my...
Just eating my edamame.
No. Okay, and he did get
Cheers. Cute. Those look like frou-frou drinks.
They are.
Are they good? Oh, did we decide what that is? The little... Oh. I don't know how to say it. I've always said lychee. None of us have said it the same.
Sitting around a shared table with other guests, your meal is made right in front of your eyes in a most entertaining fashion. From onion volcanoes to the throwing of shrimp into someone's mouth, Teppanyaki is half meal, half show, and the chefs are just as skilled with the food as they are with a funny gag.
Oh no. That was good. Loved it.
Over here. What's this? I like it. Move it.
Everything is so good.
One more rice. I still have extra rice. Yeah. Right, baby.
Rice, noodles, eggs, steak, chicken, fish, you name it. It's all on the menu, so be sure to come hungry. It's the final day on our Alaskan cruise, and today we're stopping in Victoria, British Columbia. I woke up early to try and soak in the last of our mountain views, and fog gave the entire scene a haunting aura. We don't dock until the evening, so we got most of our day to enjoy the bliss one last time.
Good morning.
Good morning. Concealer time. It's concealer time.
Jessica's already drunk.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
it's like 11 a.m. Drunk on Starbucks vanilla latte. Okay, I felt really, really sick earlier though because we were, can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
It's incredibly choppy. So like last night, we usually sleep with the door open and I was like, I can't do it. It was so like scary, windy in the whole, so sleep wasn't great for me, but woke up this morning, things were fine, but when I wear my glasses, sometimes I get a little bit like, and then the boat was
on top of the
rocking.
fact that, yeah.
I was like, I do not feel good. So we came back and I was like,
Yeah.
I just want like ice cream. So I literally ate a chocolate ice cream cone and I'm like, somehow that just like kind of evened me out anyway.
So we went and played Scrabble for a little bit this morning. The time changed and we both forgot to change our clocks. So we were like, oh, it's 9 a.m. There's trivia.
We're meeting them, yeah, for trivia.
And it was 10 a.m. when we got down there.
They were already there. They said the
Yeah.
trivia sucked though, and like no one got more than like one question right out of 20.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez.
So we played some Scrabble for a little bit and ate a real light breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to Victoria, British Columbia.
Yes.
But we're packing up right now. We're trying to get We don't have a whole lot of time once we get back, because we're not in Victoria until like 7:30 p.m. tonight. So we're trying to get packed up, ready to go, and then when we get back, we don't have a whole lot of time. We'll sleep, and then we're off the boat at 7:15 tomorrow morning.
Yep.
It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yes, it does. Also, it's incredibly bizarre that we go at like 7:30 at night.
Yeah, although I was looking in the cruise book that I bought, I think it's either Fodor's or National Geographic, I don't remember which one I brought, but it said most cruise ships do not get into Victoria until late in the afternoon or evening. So just for whatever reason, that's kind of how
we
it's...
might try to have dinner off the boat there,
Yeah.
And I know we want to get something for my sister, who their family, they're watching Gigi, and we wanted to get like maybe like a box of chocolates or two, because they have like 5 kids, for them to like share something. Because we're like, what do you get a family? You know, you can't get every single kid something because we don't have the room to pack it. But I'm like, box of chocolates would be cute.
Yeah. We're playing a game. It's Escape the Big Top. It's like an escape room kind of thing. You have to solve clues. We've never really done it before, so we don't really know what to expect. But we're not escaping the room because we're all obviously in one giant room together. You just have to solve some clues.
Escape rooms are pretty popular now.
Yeah.
There's some games.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I'm in for that.
Yeah, there's like ring toss and
I want it to be a relay race.
what is that? Yeah, there's a ring toss. There's like the box up there. I'm assuming we have to find a key to unlock. Interesting, interesting. We will see.
And number 5.
And trivia.
Literally, I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of these right.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. It's like emojis. They're showing emojis, and we had to guess the movie title. One thing that's never lacking on a cruise is the amount of entertainment. We spent a lot of time on our cruise enjoying the various shows and entertainment on board. In the main atrium, you'll find all kinds of trivia, game shows, demonstrations, fun competitions, and music throughout the day and into the evening. The main theater on board is the Bliss Theater. Each evening you can find a new show here, from big Broadway hits like Jersey Boys to the Beatles tribute band, an original show called Havana, and even a crew member talent show. This is also where they hold a crew member appreciation on the final evening, where guests can show their thanks for the hard work the crew has done to make their vacation special during their cruise. There's a casino and a spa, as well as other entertainment venues like Social, which hosts a myriad of events from stand-up comedy to dueling pianos, and in the evening, it transforms into a nightclub. Since we don't dock in Victoria until late in the evening, this was a great day to enjoy 6, 7, 8 Ocean Place. Located on decks 6, 7, and 8, hence the name 6, 7, 8 Ocean Place, this is 3 decks of bars, restaurants, casino gaming, entertainment, and shopping. In the shops, you'll generally find high-end brands of perfumes, alcohol, sunglasses, things that are a bit too rich for my blood, but they are duty-free, so if you're in the market for a watch that costs more than my monthly mortgage payment, then you just may have found the right place. What is nice, however, are the shops that sell the ship-specific and location-specific merchandise, so you can pick up that last-minute Alaska souvenir or some merchandise if you want to go rep the Norwegian Bliss. Outside, you'll find the waterfront. The waterfront is a quarter mile of shops, bars, and restaurants, and they have everything from ice cream shops to cigar lounges. There are also plenty of places just to sit and relax and watch the beautiful landscape drift by. Many of the restaurants have both indoor and outdoor seating, so be sure to let them know your preference when you check in. While this area is a bit better suited for the ship's time in the Caribbean, in the summer months, even on an Alaskan cruise, it is a great place to sit outside and enjoy the views and the weather. We decided not to bring our daughter on our Alaskan cruise, but for those that do bring their kiddos along, there are tons of spaces on board just for kids. There are specially designated areas for kids, teens, and even little ones ages 6 months to 3 years old. And the best part? Kids programs are all complimentary. Hey,
Hey.
welcome to Victoria.
Welcome to the party.
We just watched Beatlemania. That was pretty good.
It was very good. They did in the
Should have
theater.
been on land 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, we it's like 7:30 p.m. was our time we were supposed to be
They're
here.
doing like some restricted people first, and then
Yeah, but we're here. Hey, we reached it. We're off the boat
we're in British Columbia.
in Victoria, BC. Trying to find
Those
out
birds
how
don't even
the
sound
best
real.
way to get to downtown.
Oh, it's definitely this bike dude.
It's about a 20-minute walk downtown.
They said 15.
They didn't? All right, we can just walk. It'll be fine. So we learned it was about $12 for a bus round
US.
trip. And this guy who was a pedicab, it's like $15 per person one way. We're like, no, we're not
And
gonna
the
do
lady
that.
said it was a 15-minute walk.
We tried to haggle him, but there he goes with people.
Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, but that's 2 people.
Not 4. We were doing 12,
And I'm not,
Okay, that math
don't know if I
checks
can
out.
say.
so we're all walking.
Due to an old maritime law from 1886, almost all Alaskan cruises have to stop in a foreign port. The good news is, many cruises stop in the beautiful city of Victoria. The bad news is, they only give you like 3 hours, but we were determined to make the most of it. We walked into the downtown area known as the Inner Harbor and simply strolled around. We stopped in at the Fairmont Empress Hotel, originally opened in 1902 by the Canadian Pacific Railway. It's a grand chateau-style hotel that you find in many Canadian cities. The hotel provides a spectacular view of the Inner Harbor, and so we decided to hop inside for a drink and some appetizers. From there, we only had a little bit of time to explore the immediate area, stop in one more bar, and then it was time to go back to the ship. And overnight, we made our way back to Seattle to end our incredible Alaskan journey. In the course of our lives, we can only hope to have a few travel experiences so immersive, so awe-inspiring, and so life-changing. It's not very often that we can travel and enjoy such a wide array of experiences. Captivating cities, breathtaking adventures, indulgent cuisine, spellbinding history, wonderful entertainment, and rugged, unspoiled nature, all made better when sharing it with friends. Alaska provides an endless display of natural beauty. This is truly one of the greatest travel experiences one can have in North America, and indeed, the world. This is the Great American Cruise. This is Alaska.